my dad said, there's a couple of different purposes to the camp. Obviously, what he said, the main goal is to help these high school players have a better high school experience. And we're trying to make the JV quarterback have a better freshman year, just like we are trying to help the junior or senior. If they go on to play college ball or possibly pro ball, that's great, but that is certainly not the intention. A lot of these college camps now have turned into kind of mini combines, recruiting type camps, where maybe they're not spending as much time with the freshman or sophomore who's probably not going to get a scholarship. We treat the freshman quarterback who doesn't throw a very good spiral just the same as maybe a kind of a hot shot prospect. So that goal and purpose has always been the same, to try to help the passing game. It used to always bother me when I'd see teams in the box score when I was in high school. A team would get beat in Louisiana, 42-0, and their passing statistics were 3 out of 5. I mean, they were just not throwing the ball. So, wanted to help the passing game and help quarterbacks and receivers and tight ends, running backs, have a better experience. At the same time, with the growth of the college players coming down as counselors, Eli and I, Sean Payton is here, Mike McCarthy's here, Frank Selfo, any NFL coach that's here, it's a double pay it forward. We encourage those guys to ask questions of me or of Eli. Eli and I will work out with them. Sean Payton has a piece of advice for a college player. Mike Mayock, who knows everything about the combine, can share some thoughts with these guys that maybe want to go to the next level. So that's kind of been an added bonus. But the core goal has always been to help the high school players, and it's hard. I don't know the exact number of kids that have been through the camp, but it's been a lot. And I still meet a lot of people today, guys that are, in their late 20s and their 30s, that said they were a camper at the Manning Passing Academy years ago. They had a good time. It helped their high school experience, and that's really the goal. And then the last, bonus, it's 4 guaranteed days that me and Eli, my dad and Cooper are going to be together. This is the last time I'll see Eli until February. I'll get probably maybe 2 or 3 good visits with my parents and Cooper during the season on a Sunday night, hopefully after a win. We're in a good mood. Besides that, you just don't see each other. So those are all added bonuses. And, like I said, Jake Delhomme and Brandon Stokely and I got to know each other 20 years ago. We've been great friends since. I've played with Brandon 2 different times. So really proud that, those guys were kind of the original college coaches. So it's really been a relationship and a friendship camp as well. My dad keeps up with all the college players that are, in college, the guys that have been here, the Marcus Mariotas, the Andrew Lucks, the Matthew Staffords, the guys. I think we have over half the NFL quarterbacks have been to this camp as a camper, as a counselor. So that's been a fun relationship for me and Eli to have with those guys, and my dad as well. So it's kind of a unique fraternity.
I know that you have a lot of players that come back here year after year. To have the same message delivered, is that maybe the most important thing about this game?
Well, I think so. Yeah. I mean, to me, there's nothing probably earth-shattering that we're teaching. We're teaching the basic fundamentals and techniques that I think you need to be a successful quarterback at any level, tight end, running back, receiver. So, yeah, we encourage the kids to come back. Every year they're going to hear a lot of those same coaching points, but obviously all those guys are changing physically. They're getting a little faster, a little stronger. It's fun to see the improvement that these guys will make between years. And look, you can't make a kid a really good player in 3 days, but if he takes some of the drills that we teach him here and he goes back and works on them, he can become a better player. So it's been fun to see that progress.